Sandwich and me going to beat your ass.
Hey guys, what is up? Anybody who is watching this video, male, female or other, thank you for watching my video. This is Hayden from the Magical Killer Cow YouTube channel, and today I am back with another video for you guys. This one playing a class that I very rarely play. It is the Medic with the strange everything that is default, apart from my melee weapon, which is the strange Ubersaw. So that consists of the strange syringe gun, the strange medigun, and the strange Ubersaw, as I have already said, Ubering into the spawn of CP Dust Bowl on the defensive team, trying to stop them from capturing the control points. If you haven't played TF2 before, or you're unfamiliar with the control point pair, the game mode, basically you have to stop them, or one team has to stop the other team from capping all the points. If the blue team can cap all the points without the red team stopping them in the set amount of time, then they win. It is really simple and really interesting. So there is a few things I actually want to talk about in this video. I've realised recently that my videos just consist of me rambling and rambling for about 7 minutes, and I want to start making them more informational and useful. So what I'll be doing is going over some sort of strategies and tips that really apply to all classes, and then I will be going over some medic things. But first, I want to teach you guys how to recognize when there is a spy. You need to be very aware. So in a second you'll see a nice close-up of a spy that you see him for like merely about half a second, and we had to follow him. As you can see him there, he's running away. I saw that in game. I did actually have to slow that down. In game it was about half a second, and we saw him go past, so that made us cautious about the people that were behind us. We had to make sure that there wasn't a spy around, and you'll see throughout this gameplay there were so many spies, literally killing about 4 spies at once. It was incredible. So I jab that spy in the face, and then they start capping back. It was horrible.
Ah, this is bad!
Yes, it is pretty bad. They do manage to cap the first point, and I got on a wild goose chase with my syringe gun, just chasing down this spy that is disguised as a sniper. There's a lot of things that happen throughout this game that were just completely weird. The main worry in this game was people backcapping, and basically that's the way they win, and it is quite horrendous, and you'll see throughout this gameplay what happens. And that is my loud scream stopping that spy from capping the capture point. Now please take note of the spy. The best way I recognised him was he has that Robro miscellaneous item that is basically a flying robot next to his head. Now keep in mind that that you see that on that spy, and you'll be seeing him multiple times throughout this game. It was quite bad how many times he managed to get behind us and just managed to start the back cap, and eventually he manages to do it. Well, actually, he doesn't manage to do it. You'll see what I mean later on at the end of this video. But there is a couple of things that I do want to talk about in this game, or whilst I have this time. I've seen the digital flow, which is the person I'm actually healing. It is UCN Stock. He has a YouTube channel. I'll link him in the description bar if I do remember to. But I've seen his videos recently, and his are all informational. And you know, it's my videos are just me rambling on for about 7 minutes about, oh look, I'm shooting syringe projectile thingies at this spy. Gonna jab him with the Ubersaw. I am so MLG. Just really me being sarcastic for about 7 minutes, and I've realised, I know it's sort of alright, but I really want to sort of make things a bit more informational, just so you feel like you haven't wasted too much time watching the video. So you have learnt something out of it, and you've gotten something out of it, and basically make my videos more attractive, and hopefully more people will start watching them. So I want to go over my medic loadout choices for this match. A lot of people use a lot of different weapons and like items for the medic. And, you know, it is really all up to personal preference for what loadout you use. But I do have a webpage open with the Uber Saw and Syringe Gun statistics, so we'll be going over those. So we'll start off with the Syringe Gun. Basically, the shot type is a projectile. You sort of shoot the little needles in an arc formation. You really do have to lead the target. And if you don't know what that means, basically, it's a projectile, so it takes time to travel to the target. However, if like you're a heavy, the bullets pretty much instantly hit the target. And so, what you really need to be aiming to do with this projectile is, because it travels in an arc and it takes some time to travel, you need to aim ahead of your target and your victim who you are actually aiming to try kill. So let's say the medic or the person you're trying to kill is running in a straight line. You'd shoot a bit far, like a small amount in front of them, so and a bit higher, so the projectile has time to arc around and sort of go in an arc, and it also has time to travel to their destination or next to the victim, so that by the time that the victim is in that slot, then you will manage to kill him. It does sort of sound complicated when I try to explain it, but trust me, it's not. So the syringe gun is really good. There is a couple of different variations of it, I guess, different choices. I believe there is the Crusader's crossbow, and the Crusader's crossbow is good if you have good aim. Again, it is a projectile. It's pretty much a crossbow bolt that you shoot at people. You have one crossbow until you have to reload, and before it was horribly underpowered, before it got buffed, it was horribly underpowered and it just wouldn't reload fast enough for it to be effective. It did get buffed, as I said, and it is now effective and useful. I mean, if you can aim that and you can make it land the shot, it is really good. I mean, there is really no downside to it apart from, you know, it reloads, well, not reloads it slower anymore, but it is a bit like less effective in close combat. But the best thing about it is you can heal people from long range. If you shoot this at a teammate, it will actually heal them. If you shoot it at an enemy, it will damage them, because if it healed the enemy, that would be ridiculous. Now I'm actually running out of time, so we are going to have to speed up here. The Uber Saw, personally my favourite medic melee weapon. Basically what it is it's a saw that you get 25% Uber to every time you hit something. Not kill them, just hit them. Which means 4 jabs at any enemy and you will get full Uber charge. And that is absolutely insane. I think the attack speed is about 20% slower, but really it's a very little thing to give for the amount that you're actually getting. You're managing to build Uber without actually healing people. I think this is probably one of the best weapons in the game. That's probably going a bit too far, but I really do enjoy it. It really is good and cool. There is a couple of variations, such as the Bone Saw, obviously the default, and there is some other melee weapons, like the Vita Saw, which stores some of your Uber after you die. It really is up to personal preference. I prefer this loadout. We are coming up to the end of the game anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. My name has been Hayden. I tried to stop the scout and failed horribly. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.
Tell me, where did we go so wrong?